Hi, and welcome to this week's episode. Today, we're covering pumpkin facts. Fact number 1. Pumpkins are actually pretty cool.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 2. Pumpkin is the state fruit of New Hampshire, and pumpkin pie is the state pie of Illinois.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact 3. Pumpkins can grow literally everywhere, except Antarctica. I don't think anything can grow there.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 4. Pumpkins symbolize prosperity. They have been a sign of good fortune and prosperity ever since the old days.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 5. Jack-o'-lanterns used to be carved out of potatoes, turnips, and beets.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 6. There is actually a very rare breed of pumpkin called the Australian blue pumpkin. It also goes by the name of Jarrahdale. This is a rare breed of pumpkin that can be used as any different pumpkin, but it's just blue. Fact number 7. Pumpkins are actually very healthy. Eating pumpkin helps your immune system a lot. It also protects your skin and sharpens your eyesight. Pumpkin helps with mood and prevents depression. Fuck, I need some pumpkin.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 8. Did you know pumpkins have saved an innocent man's life by throwing itself against a very, very mean man named Joseph Hilovich? Pumpkins killed Joseph and then saved the innocent man's life. The man's name, you ask? Was Jeremiah. Fact number 9. Did you know pumpkins used to be used for rituals in births for purebloods in the noble families of Rome? This ritual was to make the kid prosper in the future. It stopped when they ran out of pumpkin. But they didn't actually run out of pumpkin. You see, we had to hide it from them, considering the economy was going down because the general public wasn't receiving their daily dose of pumpkin, and everyone was just it was a really bad time, and the nobles weren't exactly making it easy to get access to pumpkins, and the price for them just skyrocketed, and it was just a general mess. So we had to hide it from them, and very few people are left in the world that know the whereabouts of these pumpkins. But if the nobles were to find them again, we certainly would perish as a species.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 10. Pumpkins are actually the work of the devil, according to the Dutch historian Johan Gilliot. He meant that the pumpkins were here by the devil's hand, since their hard shells and vines from the ground was said to absorb the power of the land. He also claims that cult members invented the jack-o'-lantern. They wanted to be able to sway the public somehow, but they knew they couldn't just do it with a catchy jingle or a cute little pamphlet or something. No, they had to make something iconic, so they created the jack-o'-lantern. A clever idea on their part. Not only are they using the devil's vegetable, but they're also incorporating the fiery pits of hell by carving a scary looking face within the pumpkin and then putting usually a flame inside it. That represents hell itself. And throughout the years, and no one has noticed that these jack-o'-lanterns have actually been stealing your soul bit by bit. You are actually part of a cult now. Europeans, for the most part, have been saved. Generally, non-Americans, considering Halloween is just kind of there. But sadly, it has begun to affect the rest of the world with, everything being so westernized and people being like, oh, well, I want to make a jack-o'-lantern. Like, okay, sure, honey, if you want to go weird Satanist and worship your pumpkins, that's all on you.
Pumpkin facts.
Fact number 11. Calling someone a pumpkin in the English language is generally seen as a sweet pet name, but in other languages, calling someone a pumpkin is punishable by death. Fact number 12. Pumpkins weren't always orange. They used to be green or purple. Some people might have you believe that it was because of through genetic modification that they are now the familiar autumny orange that we have come to love. But this is just a lie from the government to hide the real truth why pumpkins are now orange. You see, a long time ago when UFOs and alien life forms were a common occurrence in pumpkin, corn, and other vegetable fields, they would often confuse the green/purple pumpkins for their kin, and this led to a lot of controversy between the aliens and the humans. They thought that this was a public threat to them. They also took the more unconventional looking pumpkins as a poor caricature of them, humans trying to tarnish their good name. The government tried to explain to them that that's what pumpkins generally look like on Earth, but they claimed they weren't going to fall for our lies again. You broke our heart once, Brenda. We're not going to believe you again. Oh, so you think this is our fault now? Oh, so the whole pumpkin thing wasn't just because I broke up with no. So, in an attempt to save the already pretty fragile relationship between the two species, they made pumpkins orange using a special alien plant, thus creating the iconic orange pumpkin we now know today. The government specifically chose the naturally orange alien plant because it was their favorite color. Too bad it didn't work out between our government and their government. You know, they were kind of both at a bad place, and it was a bad time for them, for their species, for our species, our planet in general. It was kind of, you know, going downhill. It was a very messy time, and only a few select people still remember this historical and traumatic event, seeing as most of our memory has been erased due to the intense heartache we all felt when they left, and we couldn't have that collapse again. There's been a lot of erasing, you know, going on in our heads, just our own faults, really traumatic experiences we can't erase, and that's just that. And sometimes we as a human race can't deal with it, and you know what? I'm completely okay with the government erasing those bad memories. God, I miss them so much. Anyway, that concludes our list. Thank you. This has been Watch Mojo with another top 10, even though it's 12, and we aren't Watch Mojo. But anyway,
thank you.